Hi, I'm Steph from Stitching with Steph, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review of two Joy Sunday stamped cross-stitch kits, as you can see in the image here on the screen. I have had these cross-stitch kits in my stash for quite a while, so several years. So if I was able to find a link for any design, I will notate it on the introduction of each particular canvas. So I just would like to welcome back any of my subscribers to another review today. I really appreciate you guys coming and checking in and watching this review. If you're not a subscriber and this is the type of content that you like, go ahead and click that subscribe button as I post multiple reviews a week. I do stitch with me's as well as ASMR videos and tranquil stitching videos as well. Lastly, I do have a Facebook group, so if you like to submit videos or just to chit chat about anything stitchy, you're more than welcome to head on over to our Facebook group and join us over there. I do have a link in my description for that as well. It is Stitching with Steph. You just answer a few questions, and I'll be more than happy to admit you into the group. So let's go ahead and dive straight into this review. And again, if this is the type of content that you like and you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. All right, first up for our review today is our Joy Sunday. The canvas title is called Abstract Animal, and it's a woof. It is a 14 count. It is 9 by 13 centimeters. It consists of 7 colors. And I did find this image for sale over on Amazon. So I do have a link in the description for this particular design. So let's go ahead and dive into this review. All right, here is our first up cross-stitch kit for this week's reviews. As you can see, it is our Joy Sunday, and it is that abstract animal woof. So this particular one I've had in my stash for a while. So let's go ahead and unbag it so we can kind of see what's going on. Luckily, there's not a lot of noise when it comes with our Joy Sundays. So they do have instructions on the back here for us to be able to know what kind of stitches there are. If you're new to cross stitching, like how many strands to use, all that fun stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. So I'm just going to mute you real fast. So all Joy Sundays come in this resealable bag, which I love for storage purposes. Once I start working on kits, I tend to put them into a project bag, but you have to be careful because they do have this little hole in there for like water damage or anything like that. It does come with looks like the front sheet, which is for the cover. It looks like the pattern. So it looks like there's 7 colors that are full stitches and then one that is a back stitch. So number 1413 is your back stitch color. There is the pattern. So it looks pretty nice and clear, pretty easy. I like these ones because I felt like they were kind of cute and small and little snack sizes, see? And it comes with the canvas, and then it comes with 2 needles, as you can see here. And then it comes with our threads here. So let's take a look at the canvas first, since it's not very big. As you can see, it fits into the palm of my hand. If you just want to knock something out, you are more than welcome to like do something like this. Like, look at how adorable this is, guys. Oh, hold on. Like, look at that. It's really small. I appreciate them attempting to put this here, but the canvas is just small in general. It is 35 stitches by 44 stitches, and it is serged all the way around. I'll be honest with you, I might actually start this week. Maybe this one or a different one that I'm going to review this week. I'll take a look, but if they're all kind of small like this, I'm going to probably start one just to get one under my belt so far this year as a finish. But yeah, I mean, it's a cute little snack size. Okay. And then let's go ahead and look at these threads here. So number one here, and as you can see, it's a typical Joy Sunday thread. It's really nice. The nice thing about having small ones to review is they don't take as long as the big ones, right? Because there's really not much to this. It does have backstitch, like I said, but um, I'll be honest with you, anybody that's new to my channel, even though they've been in my stash for a long time, I've never actually opened any of my kits to take a look at the sizes or threads or anything like that. I'm one of those people that likes to be surprised, right? So you're getting a first impression from stuff from my stash, just like I am. I didn't realize that this was so small, but I should have known given the size of it, right? What did it say it was? A 9 by 13. So it says right there, 9 by 13. I should have known as a little, I mean, I have some that are a little bit bigger than this that I thought were snack size, but this, my friend, is a snack size. Okay, so thread number one is DMC 413, and it's this beautiful like charcoal gray. DMC number two is 414. DMC for color number three is 415. Number four is 519. Number five is 747. Number six is 3846. This is a pretty color. I think that's pretty. And then number seven is 5200, which is what they use for white. And again, I use the same size needle. I believe it's a 24 needle. You can use a 24 needle with a 14 count or an 11 count. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's fairly easy. There's no symbols. It's all color blocking, which thank the heavens that it's all. Can you imagine if these had symbols on it, guys? All right, let's go ahead and dive into our next review. I have a feeling it may be small as well. I'll check the specs on it and then we'll kind of know from there. But I'm actually digging these cute little ones. Look at that. Okay, I'm just so excited, guys. It's so cute. All right, let's go on to the next one. Next up for our Joy Sunday stamped cross stitch kit review is this unicorn design. It is 14 count. It is 16 by 14 centimeters. It consists of 17 colors. I was not able to find a link for this particular design as it's been in my stash for a while. So sorry about that, guys. So let's go ahead and dive into this review. All right, guys, the next one up is this cute little unicorn. Tell me she's not adorable, right? So my first impression of this is, again, that 16 by 14. Hold on, let me see if I can get a little bit clearer. There you go. All right. So my first impression when I picked this one out originally I was like, oh, she's so cute. Look at her little unicorn piece and look at her hair. What I did not think about at the time when I got this one was all of the back stitching. So I don't even have to look at the actual paper pattern to know that there's going to be a good old back stitching. So again, typical Joy Sunday comes in this resealable Ziploc style bag. On the back, it has all of those instructions for you. And honestly, these small kits, because this one is going to be a small one, I can tell just by the size here. These are like good for beginners. Like this one's small, it's not super big. You get to practice your back stitching, you get to practice your full stitch. So let's open her up. I'm going to mute you and I'm going to open it up and we're going to take a look at what we have here, okay? All right, my friends. So again, typical front cover sheet that comes for the design window on the bag. And then let's see what we have here. Wow, she actually has quite a bit of colors. Look at that, 17 colors and 2 are back stitched. Look at that. Okay. But yeah, let's look at the pattern. Oh my, look at all that yellow is the back stitching. So what I use the paper pattern for is, one, if the canvas is damaged, and two, if I need to do back stitching. So that's when I'll use this paper pattern. And it's not notated down here, but like I said in the intro card, it is 14 count. So, and it is 17 colors. Again, in my intro card, I do notate what the colors are, but I'm kind of surprised with the size of this, the size of it, that it has 17 colors. So not too shabby, guys. That's actually pretty nice. Okay. And then it comes with our card and then that cute little canvas. Okay, hold on. I'm going to adjust my focus here so we can take a cute little look up close. Look at that cute that is. So she is 61 by 50 stitches, which isn't very big. This one is going to be a little interesting because if you can see here, there's symbols. And of course, naturally, they chose symbols, right? Because there's 17 colors. But as we can see, it's not like very detrimental. It's not like you can't see it. They're printed nice and clear. Let's do it even closer here for us. There we go. Like, they're nice and clear. I feel like you'll still be able to stitch them, as you can see. And then I'll be honest with you, again, I appreciate the courtesy of them putting them on here. I can see them clear with my vision, but for somebody that might have a little bit of a vision problem, you would probably need to use your paper pattern just so you can kind of decipher, because unless you care about the DMC colors. But so again, typical Joy Sunday Ada, not too bad. It's not stiff. It's serged all the way around. This is why I love Joy Sunday kits. They're pretty good quality for the money that we're paying. Not bleeding through. I'm just excited because I didn't think that this was an issue about some Joy Sundays having issues where their canvases could be washed out. I did a review, I want to say last week, it was by Fan Sales, and every single Joy Sunday kit that they sent me for free had water damage to it. So as much as I want to go through every single one of my Joy Sundays in my stash, I have faith that they're all not going to be like that. So this is actually pretty good. Look at that. And then we just follow the pattern for the back stitching. And then here is our color card. And oh, this one's kind of nice. It has all the DMC colors listed on there. So again, it comes with 2 needles for 14 count. You can use the same one for 14 count and 11 count. So let's look at the thread quality. It's not pilly or anything, so that's nice. So we have 310 here, 518, 519, 605, 740, 742, 743, 762. This color's pretty. 958. It's like a minty color. 959, 963, 976, 977, 3607, 3608, and then 3609, and then very last 3865. So I know that this week's this review went a little fast, but I mean, there's really nothing to these, to be honest with you. They're small. They're pretty straightforward. There's really nothing to decipher. Like with bigger canvases, we have a lot more thread and typically like kits and stuff to go through. But I felt like it was time to pull these out and take a look at them. Again, I randomly just pull stuff out of my stash. So if I can find a link for this somewhere, I'll definitely put it in my description and I'll let you know in my intro card as well. Like I said, I don't normally start looking, if it's in my stash, I won't start looking for a link to the pattern until I start going to edit. So I won't know for certain. But if I do have a picture for this or a link where you can buy this particular one at, I'll go ahead and put it in the intro card to this review saying link in description. Alrighty, so that's it for this review, guys. All right, friends, that concludes our review for today of those 2 Joy Sunday stamped cross-stitch kits. If you like this particular review, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you stood all the way till the end, regardless if you're a subscriber or not a subscriber, thank you. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. If you're not a subscriber and you like this type of content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as I load multiple videos per week to this channel. You can follow me on other social media accounts. I do have a TikTok and an Instagram, as well as that Facebook account that I mentioned earlier. Under my TikTok and my Instagram, my handler is stitching_with_Steph. And then that Facebook group is Stitching with Steph, and that link is in the description box. Thank you for coming along with this review today. I hope to see you either in another review or another stitch with me. Have a good day, guys. Bye.